Is Macau. With the 20 years since Macau returned back to the motherland, China and Macau-ACR has entered to a new era. We have even closer communication and trade cooperation in terms of economy, trade, investment, infrastructure. We had a bunch of projects in this regard. For 2018, the trade between two sides reached 3.16 billion US dollars, 3.3 times larger, and $1.28 for the FDI, and the 2.51 billion for the business revenues. So as the RCEP, as you mentioned, has already become another highlight featuring high quality trade agreement. In terms of a product trade, we already realized a freight flow. This year, from January to October, 17.59 billion RMB is realized. In trade service, as you mentioned last month, in finance, legal, construction, and other sectors, we canceled or lowered the barriers for the Macau players getting access to the mainland market. So about cross-border transactions also lowered the boundary, and that provide a more convenient environment for people from Macau SAR doing business in mainland China, in China mainland. So we would like to see a efficient and high quality flow between the both sides. We would like to enlarge our cooperative scale. And in terms of trade facilitation and liberalization, we conducted a practical and enriched cooperation. We would like to continue our efforts with Macau SAR to drive the Macau's economy towards a variety source of investment and cooperation, and also that's conducive to Macau's long-term prosperity and stability. Thank you. My question regarding to the imposed tariffs made by the U.S. side. So what's exactly the number behind? And what about the updated progress on the first phase agreement? Donald Trump mentioned that it's better to reach a deal after the U.S. 2020 election. So what's your take on that? So if the tariff still will be imposed on December 15th, what's your take? China believes if both sides would agree on the first phase agreement, that should be based on equal footing. We conduct a very close communication. I don't have more details to release to you right now. Thank you. Phoenix TV. Regarding RCEP.
签署 RCEP， 但之前呢，各方都曾表示将会在完成谈判，并且在年底之前完成磋商进展如何？那中方对日方的这个表态如何回应？谢谢。
谢谢你的RCEP 是我成员。
Regarding RCEP, the 15 members conduct a negotiation on 20 sections of the taxings and all market access agreement. and we already started the reviewing process in order to realize the goal set for 2020. For India, they still have remaining issues. China will work with other parties to deal with the issue, and we will also let India to decide whether it would like to join the RCEP. All parties further implement the agreement reached by the leaders. And we will further our efforts in terms of communication and consultation. Thank you. China News Agency. China is always a champion of globalization. And we uphold multilateral trading system. We firmly oppose protectionism and unilateralism. Regarding the WTO appellate body, certain members always stop the process of selecting WTO appellate body that makes postpone the whole process. So this kind of undermining the multilateral trading system we condemn this behavior. China always a big supporter of a multilateral trading system. China worked with 150 members of WTO, submitted the documents, and we work to drive the process to deal the issues. And China also work with other 40 international organizations, including European Commission, to make proposals and conduct communication and consultations in order to reach alignment among WTO members. The majority of WTO members would like to work together to help find the solutions faced by the WTO appellate body to safeguard the appellate systems, authority, and efficacy.
现在还有不到1个月的时间，所以想问一下，目前各项配套措施制定的进展如何？比如说商投资法的司法解释。
谢谢你的提问。商务部高度重视外商投资法的相关实施。
Thank you. MOFCOM always attach great importance on the foreign trade law because right now only count down less than 1 month. MOFCOM will work closely with Ministry of Justice and listen carefully the suggestions and feedback from the society. And
与外商投资法同步实施。推进相关配套规章的制定工作。比如，我们会同征求意见稿，也已经完成了征求意见的工作。
The information disclosure and will also receive the feedback and suggestions. And for our next step, we'll further improve the law and will release in the proper time, make sure the law and the corresponding interpretation will put into effect at the same time.
Are you planning to release that this year? Can we expect a Christmas present from MOFCOM of the list, or is that going to slide to next year? And the second, retaliation or response to the U.S. bills on Xinjiang and Hong Kong, is part of that?
您好，我们的问题是关于不可靠实体清单。您在今年5月份的时候收到，没有听到更多的信息。那我们是不是期待就是这个月会有不可靠实体清单的相关信息？另外呢，就是外交法案采取反制措施，那么不可靠实体清单是不是这个反制措施的一部分？
Thank you for your questions. Regarding the 2 bills, relevant ministries already state clearly about our position. Regarding unreliable entities, I don't have a further details release. Thank you. The MOFCOM and Mahold we're now working on the housework working mechanism to further implement the State Council guidance. China and Mahold drafted the body check mechanism on the housekeeping personnel. In the recent years, the housekeeping sectors developed fastly, but also have the unregulated behavior or cases happened. For the body checking mechanism, we want to achieve the personnel as in health way, and also make sure the people that receive the service and people who deliver the service, their rights can be protected, and also provide a equal footing right for the people to choose the job by themselves. It shows the 3 features. Number 1, we have a clear guidance on the body checking items and list. We identified or clustered the personnel in 4 characteristics. One is home-based, and for the mother baby keepers, and for the elderly care, and also for the housekeeping personnel. For the business and the personnel, the consumers and nursing entities, we make the clear role and responsibility for all players in these sectors. And third, we'll also further our efforts to protect the personal data and information. And we will further implement the suggestions and the feedback we received, and we released the mechanism in a due time manner to drive the whole sectors develop in a health and safe manner to protect the people of all sectors, their legitimate rights and interests. And that's the end of the MOFCOM press conference. Thank you.
谢谢大家。